Hi, I'm Jay Whitmore. I'm Meager, Arizona, and several years ago, in fact in 2003, I took my boys hunting, and I went down the canyon. I couldn't come out. It took me several hours to get out of there. My calves were hurting really bad, and so the following week I went to see a doctor, and he didn't know what it was, so he brushed me off. I went to see a chiropractor, and he treated me for 3 weeks at $3,000, and wasn't helping my calves because it was my bones. Then I went to a foot doctor, and he wanted me to have a shot for bone spurs, and I didn't want to do that. And I went to a back doctor, and he treated me for back things. At no time had any of these people referred me to a cardiovascular surgeon. What I had was arteriosclerosis. And this has happened to be a family thing, and I should have thought of that earlier, but I didn't. And so I got hurt in 05 or early 04, and then in 05 I had a triple bypass. And it was really funny because he had sent me down to a stent doctor to get some stents first, and then he figured I'd get a double dip that weekend. And so what happened was that they kept me over the weekend and gave me a triple bypass. And 6 weeks later, I went to see the doctors, and I lived about 200 miles from the hospital. And what they did was arrange for me to be there, but they gave me the really good news. Mr. Whitmore, we only put 2 stents in, and where you really had the blockage, we couldn't put a stent because your arteries are too small, and so you're just going to have to live with that pain. That wasn't too exciting. And I'd heard about chelation therapy, and so I went and started taking chelation therapy in 05 up to this time. My daughter was in Synergy, and she tried to get me to take this product, and I told her how could a colored water go in and clean out my arteries when for 4 hours I was taking this chelation, and it would work for me. But I got to thinking that I wasn't really improving. I couldn't run, I couldn't walk like I used to, and so it was kind of a thing. And so one night she left a book on the table that says "No More Heart Disease." I read that book, and I got up in the morning, and I went in to get some of her L-arginine. In fact, I stole her L-arginine for 60 days and didn't tell her that I was using her product. At the end of 30 days, my toes were black, and they had cleared. I had a couple toenails had fallen off on my left foot, and those are now growing back. It's been 90 days that I've used this product, and at the end of 60 days, I decided that I'd talk to my daughter and let her know that I was interested in L-arginine. And I signed up the night before, and she had invited me to go over and see Dr. Pendergrass, and I was excited to do that, so I had to kind of fess up. And she did a little Indian dance around, like she was really happy that I was doing this, and she hugged me, and because she loved me, and she wanted me to be around for a while. And so it's been a great experience for me, and right now I had a test when I saw Dr. Pendergrass over in New Mexico. My count was 134 over 84. 2 weeks ago it was 118 over 81, and I was pretty